He knew the stakes. And so did I. I took a deep breath. "Let's roll, guys." As I stepped forward, I spotted a fluttering of wings from the cloudy sky, a streak of red. At the bloodthirsty caw of an Atlantean griffin, we had only one choice: duck for cover. The half-eagle, half-lion hurtled downward, spreading its haunches and flexing its eagle's wings. You'd think we'd be used to this. We fought one in Greece. We flew on the back of another through the underworld. But even 1,000 encounters wouldn't make this monster less frightening. Its body was thick and furred, its talons like swords. Sizing us up with yellow, red-rimmed eyes, it snapped open its beak, revealing a rigid, forked tongue that could skewer me like souvlaki. "Ah!" screamed Cass. Or maybe it was me. My arms sheltering my head, I counted to 5 and realized that if I were actually able to count to 5, the griffin must have been skewering someone else. I peeked out. I could see the griffin's tail disappearing into the branches of the trees high above us. The bird's shadow merged with the Vromaski's. As the two beasts growled and spat, branches snapped and thick leaves rained around us. "Run away!" Marco shouted. "That tree is coming down!" We sprinted back toward the beach, but the tree didn't fall. Instead, the Vromaski's fearsome growls thinned to a whimper, and then silence. I heard an odd noise that could very well have been a griffin burp. Marco let out a hoot of triumph. "Supper for Tweety! Free-range Vromaski on a bed of tangy jungle leaves!" Torquin stood, wiping his forehead in relief. "Hope he leaves tip." "Wait, you guys are joking? You think this is funny?" Cass looked at them both in disbelief. "We could have gotten killed. We will be killed. We haven't even stepped into the jungle yet. These monsters are crazed, hungry, and kismite." "I stink at backwardish," Marco said. "Time sick?" I offered. "Exactly," Cass said. "Like car sick or seasick, which happens when you travel in 3 dimensions. Imagine what it feels like to travel through time." Marco scratched his head. "Wait, is that a real thing? Time sick?" "I don't know," Cass said. "The point is, we can't jump into this. We have to do something radically different from what we usually do." "Which is?" Marco said. "Think," Cass replied. "In plain frontwardish. Not just rush, 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 then fight, fight, fight. Maybe that works for you, Marco, but think about it. This place has gone nuts. We're dead if we stay, we're dead if we go." "What do you suggest?" I asked. "I don't know that either." Cass began pacing, running his hand through his tightly coiled hair. "I'm trying to channel Professor Bagad. He always told us to think against the grain, not just react to every little thing. So let's take a few minutes, recalculate." He was interrupted by distant, high-pitched screams back toward the beach. I squinted, but all I could see was a growing crowd of Massa at the edge of the fish-strewn plain. "Was that Eloise?" I asked. Cass cringed. "She must have seen us. I'll bet she thinks this is so unfair. In 2 seconds she'll be running toward us, with Massa goons behind her, just what we need." My eyes narrowed. Someone was running toward us, but it wasn't Eloise. It was one of the Massa, wiry, thin, and athletic with a hood pulled over his face. As I tensed to run, the hood fell away. First, it wasn't a he. Second, it was a Karai in disguise, someone we knew very well. "Nirvana?" I said. The Karai rebel pulled the hood back over her head. Her eyes no longer